Welcome back to JLC TV, home of the greatest distribution company on the planet. Look, we're gonna run this because I've actually said this 3 times now and I think people are watching for me from the office. So, hey, I just come back from a driving tour, 2,800 miles. I went on the Cannon Run. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. And now I'm here in Almelo. It was a good week. Obviously, on those kinds of things, it's a bit like skiing. You don't have time to think about anything else. And like one of the hardest things about business is actually like switching off. So driving fast in a car that's low enough to go under another car, it keeps you on your toes. I know some people are like, oh, driving fast, that can't be a switch off. Like, firstly, I'm not speeding, so get that out of your head. I just think anything that requires like a crazy, other business owners or anyone in a high stress job is gonna be able to relate. To be honest, everyone's gonna relate to this. If you're super stressed about something and then you do something else which is stressful enough to take your whole head, then surely that's a switch off. I don't know, maybe comment down below. Some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, you need to go to spas, but listen, if you're getting a back massage, you're still thinking about all your bad stuff. You're just not working on it. Enough of this nonsense. What's new with the business? New with the business on a micro level. Breakfast one from Europe. Europe numbers have been crazy. Europe in the last week has done what it did in the entire month of last year, which means we're on track to doing 4 times the numbers from this year. UK is picking steam right up as well. We're set to have a monster of a month in UK. This is good. Life is good. And we have a German speaker sorted. I just caught up with Laura, who also won the day yesterday. Very, very impressive. We have a German speaker too, a man and a woman. Both seem very, very good. So we're taking those in for the next part of the interview. But yeah, everything is ace. Actually, one of the reasons why I brought my car out here is we're going to go to Grenau and we're still looking for German speakers. Since this European business is on a trajectory like this, it's imperative to get these building blocks in that are holding up the business. And listen, we have my Instagram on the side of the car. We'll park my car in a busy place in Grenau, and then we'll get a load of ads from German people. So hey, method to the madness. But also, the reason why I couldn't go back home right now is I have a lot of work to do here. The last office I was in before I went to the Cannon Run was the UK office. Half of my job is just spreading thin between 2 of them. It's spreading what I feel like thin, but I think I'm doing enough. But I think like one of the things with being a business owner or like an entrepreneur or whatever is you constantly are feeling guilty, like you're not doing enough. You're constantly feeling like you should be everywhere all at once. And you're constantly feeling like you need to look after everyone. I think a lot of that is, let me go back. I think that what happens is as business is building and growing, you're constantly getting to a new level that you don't know before. So like 50 people, that's a level that I don't know. So I haven't learned to continue to relinquish and delegate some of my responsibilities as it get bigger. So as you grow, I think you get into these constant battles where you'll run thin and then you delegate a load and then it continues to build up and then you delegate a load. I remember I had that last kind of feeling in 2021. I think actually going away for a week and being off my phone and just leaving it on everyone, even letting Beak sign off on payments, which is a new thing for me where people are like doing payments, me not doing it, just to relinquish some feeling like I am not the only one who it's all on top of, because I think that's what causes the suffocating feeling. Anyway, I don't even know, I'm rambling and I don't want this to be some moaning thing. It's not a moaning thing. I'm just sort of saying this is how it works. You're constantly growing, the business is constantly growing, and the business is always getting to a new level that you've never been before, so you're learning. And like that happens with you personally. Like you should by design have the most responsibility you've ever had continually as you're getting older in life. So right now is obviously the most responsibility I've had, and I'm always trying to learn how to deal with it more effectively. And one of those things is finding ways to switch off, and that's driving. I need to actually get some updates on some things. Some things I'm not even able to update you guys on since I haven't really spoken to anyone, and the time is 8:30. So they've only just got in the office. We're gonna be doing these episodes once a week, guys. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you comment on the stuff that you wanna see in next week's episode. The way it's gonna work is this. Look, I know we had a lot of people saying, oh, bring back the old episodes, bring back the old episodes. I get it, but listen, I'm allowed to sleep. I'm allowed to have some downtime. So once a week is all I can do. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to be okay. If I get more time, we'll try and do more. But I actually think that as much as it's nice to see our faces every single morning, there isn't that much to talk about unless we give it a week for things to log up. So now I'm gonna be able to catch up and I'm gonna be able to give you some juicy gossip when I come back to the camera after you get an update from what's going on the operation today. UK had a solid day yesterday. It was good, but they didn't win breakfast. And I've decided to be a bit more of a hard ass now because I think we need to all be pushed harder. In lieu of what was a month where I couldn't accept those results in April, we picked it up and had a better month in May, but it still wasn't as good as I wanted, even though it was 20% up on last year, 400% up on last year in Europe. I know we could have done better. because last year's results weren't good enough. However, I know I speak to other people and they say you have to do it year on year because the market. I say, yeah, I know the market. However, I don't accept it. I think we could have done better. And I will say that I think me thinking that way might be the reason why we're doing well anyway. So don't berate it. And you might be right, but just there's method in the madness, all right? June is a big month. We're already seeing that from week 1. It's going to be a monster. So when I speak to you guys next, I'm going to be telling you about what a monster of a day it is.
How's June been so far?
It's been a little bit busier than the previous June, so we're like 10% up on order volumes, but overall in terms of like turnover and where we want the business to be, we're still a little bit behind, so yeah, a bit quieter than we'd like. Yeah, what that means for the operation is we've just been carrying on with everybody's like training plans, getting people to kind of branch out, learn new areas, just so we're getting more people trained on multiple positions, just so when we do get busier again, hopefully back on like the March volumes of like the almost 200 orders a day, then we've got people trained in multiple areas, just so we're ready for it. So cracking on and getting people trained and doing their plans.
Hello, about to record it.
How's your June been so far?
It's been good, thank you.
Busy?
Busy. Missed the camera, he's back.
Arthur, how's your June been so far? The camera's back.
Pretty good. Active, busy, got lots of requests, covering a bit of UK awaiting, but Emma's absence. Full pockets of fun.
How's June been so far?
It's been alright.
Huh?
Yeah, just been a bit cold, hasn't it?
Is that why you got the hat?
Yeah. Do you rate it?
It's
from Alaska.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
How's June been?
Good.
June's been good so far?
So far. I can't believe it's nearly the middle of June already.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it?
I
Time
know.
flies.
Yeah, it does when you're having fun.
How's June been so far?
Yeah, it's been good. It's definitely been busier than May. I had to think
Yeah.
what month was
I can't remember either.
Yeah, it's been busier than May, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been alright. It's definitely busier than it was last month,
Nice.
which is always a bonus.
Yep, halfway through it right now.
Yeah, no, it's been good. Got some nice. June's tends to be a busy one. Got some nice opportunities that are hanging, you know, potentially ready to go. Could be a big June.
Been alright. I think it's been in waves really. It's been busier than last month, but like Friday's dead. Everyone's on holiday. But yeah, most of the time busy.
Yo, what's up guys? I'm back with the update now for the afternoon. So I spoke, well, actually, it's not even the afternoon firstly. It's 10 to 12 in Holland, 10 to 11 in the UK. And we've already won breakfast in Europe. It's already happening. So Europe's going off the chain. Jules has just had a massive order. Laura's got run rate, so sick. Laura and Jules have been smashing it this month. So super, super good to see. Like I said, June last year was our first like decent month in Europe and already we're smoking it and we're only 7 working days down. So, hey, it's gonna be a crazy month. UK is showing big paws on a puppy. We just need to keep the speed. If we can keep the speed of the UK, which we're gonna do, I say if, I know we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep the speed of UK, it's gonna be a monster. And we need to keep this pace too here. And I mean, 400% gains in Europe. That's what I want to see. And at minimum, 20% gains in UK, because 20% gains on last year's numbers makes for a big, big number. Something that was super, super good about last week is being on the Cannon run, there's a lot of other business owners. And I think that sometimes you can think that you're unique in the stress. Oh, I've had a bad month. Oh, I've had a great month. And you can almost become narcissistic as a business owner where you think that you're the best when it's up and you're the worst when it's down and it's all about you and blah, blah, blah. Listen, you can do things wrong. And there's definitely things you can do right to make sure that you maximize the opportunity in front of you. Are you making the right decisions? Are you getting the right product? Are you creating the correct offer? Yes, they're all important questions. Business is ups and downs, and you need to be able to be okay with that. But I mean, sometimes it's good to have a week with a load of other business owners who are telling me, they go through the same stuff. Like, I don't spend that much time with other business owners. I kind of just chill with my tribe the whole time. Sometimes, listen, I'm not saying this in some like mopey way. I'm just saying it objectively for any other business owners. Sometimes you can feel a bit like it's swallowing you, especially when you've got a hell of a lot of responsibility, a hell of mouths to feed. It feels like it's swallowing you and you want the world to eat you up. And sometimes when you speak to other people, and like, yeah, I feel that way. And they're telling you and you're like, mad, we all feel the same. And then I walk away, just like I said in that last, I think it's like one of the first few episodes, I said, this is the life I chose. I walk away proud, like, you know what? And I'm never not proud. I love my life and I love my business and I love everything about it. But sometimes when I'm stressed, I can be like, it's too much, but it ain't too much. This is what I always wanted to do. And you know what? If it didn't rain some days, you wouldn't appreciate it when it was sunny. So it is what it is. And speaking to other business owners who feel the same way, it's cathartic, you know? It gives your soul some peace. Remember, These episodes now are going to be once a week, so it gives me time to build up like information to give you guys instead of just talking for the sake of it. It also gives me time to do business and make money and continue to focus on the things that need focusing on. In the days in between that, in between the episodes, because we're gonna do an episode every single week, we will be talking about tech updates, anything within the market, so be sure to check those out. Stop messaging us saying, bring back the old episodes, because the old episodes are here. We just can't do them every single day. And that might change. If there's resource, it will happen. So stop with the comments. We want to do what we can, guys. Make sure you keep up to date on the tech stuff. It's going to be mainly like hardware and software, anything within our industry, new products, that kind of stuff. So I hope that you guys can find some value from it, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed so far, and thanks to everyone who's been keeping up with the series. You motivated us to keep doing it, and we will keep doing it and showing you the journey as we go to 100 million pounds. And it might take 1,000 episodes to get there, but we will get there. Yeah, we are going to get there, guys. And when we do, we can clip back this and put it next to it. And it's going to be a hairs on the neck moment. We might have a long way to go. We might have to go like 75 times bigger than we are right now, but we're close because we've got the customers. The only thing that's changing now is we're bringing in an extra product, extra brands, and then suddenly a couple things go right, ain't that far. So check in next week, guys. Over and out.